Hi, I'm Annalyn McCord. I play Naomi Clark on the new 90210. Naomi is the little rich girl. She's kind of, how to put this nicely, the bitch. She's manipulative. She, finds her little way to twist everything to work out for her. But I have fun with her because I like characters like that because it gives me a challenge. I have to put a soul in there. I have to make you somehow love her even though you hate her. And so I like playing Naomi for that purpose. It's good. Life is no fun without the challenges. So you definitely see that she's a chameleon. I think that she tends to switch different faces, with all of her peers, and then with her parents, it's someone, you see a different Naomi. And then I really believe that the real true Naomi is with Ethan, her boyfriend, who's played by Dustin Milligan, and that's where she is herself. She is who she is, and sometimes she gets hurt because of that. Naomi likes to switch it up. In the pilot, she'll be, a certain way, and you'll think you know her, and then as soon as you figure her out, she's gonna turn on you, and something different's gonna happen. If you apply that to all things, then yeah, you really can't put a grasp on her. She's gonna keep changing and surprise you for sure. But who knows? I'm sure there's going to be some fun stuff with her boyfriend Ethan, and maybe some other love triangles that we're hearing about, but I'm not going to say. I can't say that I have the most fun role. I mean, everyone gets to do something different, but I definitely have a very, very fun character to play. I mean, who gets paid to be a bitch? It is a lot of fun. I mean, what is great about it is that Naomi has a lot of layers, and that is always fun for an actor. You can be saying one thing and mean something totally different, and showing that to the audience as an actor is, the most fun ever. So yeah, she's definitely loads of enjoyment for me. I think audiences will love the fact that the new 90210 is racy, it's provocative, it's sexy. We're all very young. That was one of the things that I was really excited about, that the cast is actually close to high school age. We're not 35 playing 15. So I think that, the new audiences will enjoy, that aspect and feel like they can connect more. And they're not their mom's friends playing them, and we wouldn't say that, we were in this generation, and, and I think that, again, with the new generation, that they'll be able to say, yeah, I did that, I do that, I do that. Maybe mom and dad will be like, you don't do that, do you? But then also, from the fans from the old show, I think we'll also be able to be like, okay, this is a new spin on an old thing, but, totally, and then the fact that some of the old cast are coming back will make old fans happy too. So we try and switch it up, but I think they'll be very surprised to see how far we take it.
I'm here with Matt Langer from 90210. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So we're here, Young Hollywood Party. How does it feel to be part of Young Hollywood?
It's cool. It's fun to come out to events like this and get to see a bunch of your friends that you've worked with and audition with, and it's fun.
So how are you handling your new heartthrob stuff? Oh, thank you. I like yours too.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, they're pretty. Uh-oh. So how are you handling your new heartthrob status?
My heartthrob status? I don't know. You handle it, I guess. I don't know. Nothing's changed for me.
Nothing's changed?
Well, I mean,
come on.
Other than the girls coming up to me in the streets and the Dodgers game and restaurants and stuff like that, I don't know.
Wait, so girls come up to you and they approach you. What do they say?
I had one girl come up to me. This is great. She came up to me and was like, "Hey, how you doing? You're Liam from the show?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Your character seems much cooler than you." I said, thanks.
Thank you, I guess.
I don't know how to take that, but thanks for watching.
Do you think that you're a lot like your character, or are you guys like two different people completely? Are you mean? Are you a jerk?
I'm really mean. So yeah, ask me a couple more questions. I'm gonna.
I mean, you complimented me already, so you can't be that mean.
Yeah, that's me just like schmoozing you, trying to.
You're Oh yeah.
Is it working?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I like actors.
Gosh, that's wow. I just got turned down big time. No, I'm kidding.
You're blushing.
Am I?
I'm just kidding.
What was your question? God, you got me all flustered now.
I'm sorry. I forgot my question too. Something about girls, I guess. Something maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Are you flustered too?
Yeah, kind of. You're kind of making me nervous.
Come on.
Should we? To a new question? Let's talk about music.
What do you like to listen to?
No, what are your top 5 most listened to songs?
My top listened to songs. Right now, I'm listening to this song called "Dancing on Me." I actually don't even know the artist, but it's like this really great beat. So that's all I can tell you.
Okay. Anna Lynn McCord, what's it like working with her? I hear great things.
Yeah, Anna Lynn's great. She's wild. She says anything and she'll do anything, which is kind of why I like working with her. And you know, we have fun on set.
Okay, let's talk about what's going on this season.
What's going on this season?
Are you gonna make amends? Are you gonna fix things?
I'm trying to. Liam he's trying to, but her sister Jen is really screwing some stuff up right now. Very soon we're gonna see Liam fighting back. It might not go so well. Some things might be turned, some rocks might be turned over, but it's rough right now. So, but he's trying to get back to her. I think, you know, last season they kind of found each other. So, you know, we're trying to make that happen. Anna Lynn and I want it to happen because we love working together.
Did you watch the originals?
I didn't when they were airing. It's a little, you know, I'm a little young for that. But I've watched season 1 after I booked the job. I went back and watched season 1 and into season 2 now. So it's fun. It's fun to go back and watch the 90s, like literally 1990.
Their outfits and clothing.
Yeah, their cell phones were like the briefcases.
Yeah,
with
their
the
car phones with like the cord.
Exactly, it's hilarious.
Who would you say your character is most like from the original?
Who's probably Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah, I mean he's the brooding bad boy, and that's kind of how they brought me on. So I would say Dylan.
Any advice?
He gets the ladies though, like the Dylan.
He does.
They're a super couple. So if I could be part of a super couple, that'd be great.
Jessica Lowndes. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm, Jessica Lowndes. You got it. You're like one of the only people who pronounced it right.
Yes. Fantastic. Adriana, better known as. You did some naughty things last week, didn't you? Some naughty things.
She made a mistake. Yes. And as you see, like at the beginning of this season, she's been no drama, Adriana.
That's right.
And she's been trying to have things go smoothly, but she's also someone that gets very bored when things are going smoothly. And she loves Naveed. She really does, but she's ultimately torn between this new life and this new decision and her old life and the acting, which is such a huge part of who she is. And Teddy Montgomery has definitely spiced things up because he represents this childlike happiness and her childhood, essentially, and summer camp and all this fun things, you know, and her acting and things that are just passionate and fun. And Naveed's now more reality, like schoolwork, no acting, home on a Friday night.
Then I feel like Teddy's going to win out. What do you think?
You're going to have to see. But yeah, definitely tonight, or last week, where she had to make the decision between going on an audition. She ends up lying to Naveed, goes on the audition, books the part, which is something that you saw all last year, her trying to do. And she already lost it once before because of the cocaine.
Yes.
You know, and she finally books it, and it just seemed effortless and just such a huge part of her. And
he wants her to walk away from it.
He wants her to walk away.
I feel like it might not be right for him to be putting that sort of like constraint on her. Let her make the decision.
There's definitely constraint on her from Naveed. And at that moment when she's crying and sad, Teddy's there, and just that familiarity and that comfort is there, and he's there just making her feel safe and loved and valued, and she kisses him and realizes that it's the wrong thing, realizes that she still has feelings for him, and and then goes home and shows Naveed how much she loves him.
Yes, she does. Which, so at least Naveed gets that out of it, right?
Yeah, he enters a whole new world. He becomes an adult.
He's very excited about that, I know. And I have a soft spot for Naveed. Like, I want him to get Adriana in the end. Do you have a preference? Do you want it to go one way or the other?
Either way, I love them, but I love working with both actors, and both are very true to the story, you know, because she had very special relationships with both. Naveed has been there for her, though, through thick and thin, and was going to marry her when she was pregnant with somebody else's baby. I mean, that's dedication where Teddy never really had to go through any of that when she was 13 and 12, you know? So who's to say he's, like, as loyal? That's going to be definitely something, and as genuine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm always rooting for Naveed and Adriana. I think they're so cute together.
Me too.
Even though it's myself, I'm, like, biased, but I think it's, like, a cute little thing.
You're like, we're adorable.
Yeah, so, like, in the next few episodes, though, you're definitely going to see her torn between the two guys and between, like, what she's done. And when she's under pressure, she's someone that cracks. She can't handle it, and she turns to other substances to, like, numb the pain. And she does a lot of, like, crazy things when she's under pressure, as you saw from last season. So
right. So there's trouble ahead for
there's
Adriana.
a lot of trouble, a lot of drama, and she just wants things to be good. But when they're good, she's bored. So she's just constantly like this, and drama just follows her everywhere.
All right, so we're going to see a return to the old school Aid, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Look forward to it.
In the first few episodes, too, you saw how, like, happy she was. And I like, tried to play her off as, like, being just so, you know, like, everything's good this year.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. And, yes, something about the baby is something she'll never forget. That's obviously a life-changing thing. But as of now, you've seen her hold it all together, and she's wound up so tight, which just makes for a greater downfall.
Trevor, tell me about your character in 90210.
What would you like to know about him? He's
Everything about him.
he's a new kid at school. He's been over on the East Coast, going to a private school called Exeter, playing tennis and everything. And he's back, and he has a little history with Adriana. He comes in, you know, creates a little tension, a little sexual tension, a little love triangle, and all sorts of drama and all sorts of stuff. So.
Were you a fan of the old version of 90210?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I grew up on it, and they happened to, coincidentally, they shot an episode in my hometown in Mammoth Lakes. And so I got to kind of hang out on set, on the mountain and everything, and get in the background a little bit when I was a kid. So it's kind of surreal now being on the show.
What was your favorite scene to shoot in the movie?
Hi.
Oh, you just Hi.
Wow, you're sneaky, huh?
Yeah, I'm sneaky.
Huh? I got a bunch of fun scenes. I get to surf in the show, and I surf anyway every day, so that's great. Shoot, to pick out one particular scene, they're all good.
What do you think is different about the whole new, cast and everything from the older generation?
From the older generation?
Yeah, the original show.
There's a lot more references. One thing in particular to technology and things like that, to Facebook and texting and all the cell phones and all that sort of thing. So there's a lot of drama caused by technology, and so I think it's an up-to-date version. Stakes are a little higher, especially this season. It's a little darker. There's a little more sex and things like that. So.
And of course,
what is the
absolutely beautiful. Show me your abs. Come on, let's see your. No, come on.
My name's my abs all over the place.
Technology you can't live without.
What's that?
What is the one piece of technology you can't live without?
My phone.
Your phone?
I would be lost without my phone.
What kind of phone do you have?
I have a BlackBerry.
Why not the iPhone?
That's a good question. I don't know. Just came into BlackBerry.
Who do you get along with on set, female-wise?
Jessica Lowndes and I shoot a lot of stuff together, and she's just a sweetheart and super talented. So I'm working now with Jessica Straub, who's fantastic as well. Everybody's great, so.